Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about exercise. This is this is a big one really, one that I feel is very important for general well-being, whether that's a walk in the countryside, a run, cycling, weightlifting, movement, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I think it's just important to move the body. I think it's important to move the body. I think it's important to be out in the fresh air, and preferably as much as in nature as possible. And this is something I practice every day. And when I was younger, I tended not to. I was pretty lazy actually, and I always had a complex really about my body. I'm quite a slim build, and I always had a lot of insecurity about how I looked, and it's not surprising really, because so much of what we're kind of faced with or confronted with in terms of how we supposedly, what a good body is for a man is the typical physique. Big and strong arms and shoulders and pecs and everything else, and if you don't fit into that frame, into that mold, it can, in my experience, it led to a lot of insecurity. And I went down the route of buying weights and working out, and trying to get that perfect physique. It didn't happen. I did get a bit fitter, but I certainly wasn't any happier. But the kind of philosophy I have now, my exercise now and my relationship to my body, how I move my body, is really to improve my my vehicle, if you like. The body is a vehicle that we're in. It's a beautiful, amazing vehicle. I'm very appreciative of mine, and for me it's more about how I can look after that, how I can strengthen it, of course, but without trying to fit into a specific mold, or inflict or impose on my body how it should be or how I should be, And ever since I've had this kind of approach, it's just liberated my relationship with my body, and how I exercise, how I look after it. And what it does is it just then, it aligns my physicality, my vehicle with my purpose. And some people's purpose could be like an extreme athlete, and so therefore their purpose and their relationship with their body is going to be, or what they want to achieve from their body is going to be very different from mine. And I think that's so key, is that we don't have we don't kind of impose an idea of how our body should be, but how can I look after, strengthen, stretch, move this body that's going to empower and bring, be a well-maintained vehicle that can bring who I am into this world and what I'm here to do. And if you're like a massage therapist, I used to be a massage therapist, so strengthening my legs was really good, because I would have to be in particular massage positions, and so that really benefited me. But this is just something I wanted to share. I think it's super important that we do exercise and we look after our body. And I just wanted to put a challenge, because for a lot of people, making time for exercise is often a challenge. It's easy to forget your gym membership or get out of routine. And so for people, friends of mine or people that I've worked with, I set them a challenge, and that is to do at least 5 minutes of some kind of conscious body work, exercise, a day. Just 5 minutes minimum, because you can always expand on that. And generally, you know, if you do 5 minutes, it's easy to do 10, but it's that initial getting up and doing it. So that's the challenge I want to set anyone that would like to exercise more, would like to look after the body more, would like to move it more. 5 minutes a day. It can even be a walk, but you know, it's also good to push yourself a bit. But anything that really gets you moving, gets you breathing, and that you're conscious about.